So we got our first look at Call of Duty Vanguard in a 3-minute reveal trailer that took place within Warzone, where players were sent to Verdansk to take out an armored train and then dodge incoming bombs from just an absolute shit ton of World War II era planes. I want to discuss everything surrounding Call of Duty Vanguard in this video, so leave a like on it and subscribe for more. We're about to hit 234,000 and we're shooting for 300k by the end of the year. So it's now confirmed that Call of Duty Vanguard is releasing November 5th and will be returning to World War II. The rumors that this was an alternate history title are actually looking to be false. However, some of the weapons included in the Ultimate Edition via the Task Force 1 pack, they don't look like your everyday M1 Garands and Lee Enfields. The trailer showcases our 4 main protagonists spanning across multiple fronts. That was something that the leaks did get right. Now, our 4 characters are Sergeant Arthur Kingsley of the 9th Parachute Battalion, Lieutenant Polina Petrova, Soviet 138th Rifle Division. We have Captain Wade Jackson, who is part of the Navy, the Scouting Squadron 6, and then we have 2nd Lieutenant Lucas Riggs, who is an Australian, part of the 20th Battalion. Now, the game is indeed utilizing an updated version of the Modern Warfare 2019 engine, and according to JackFrags, who was shown a behind-the-scenes campaign demo, the game looks to be either on par, if not slightly better, than Modern Warfare, which actually excites me a little bit. This game will also be launching with 16 maps, which the leaks were correct in that as well, but they're going to be 6v6, and you'll also have 4 maps that are set up for 2v2, which kind of leads into one of the new modes that they were discussing, Champion Hill, which I guess is a series of tournament-style head-to-head matches where players can play in either solos, duos, or trios, and they can battle it out in an arena consisting of 4 maps to be the last squad standing. I can't really picture how this is going to work. I need to see how it plays out kind of moving forward when we get more news. The maps will feature some sort of reactive environments, aka destruction. Now, to what level, we don't know, but apparently this destruction is going to persist between rounds when it comes to surface level destruction. Again, not quite sure what it all means, but we'll have to keep an eye out for future news. Now, according to IGN, Vanguard is also introducing a search option that works across all maps and modes and can make your multiplayer more or less hectic, called combat pacing. So apparently this is a tool that changes the player count throughout 3 different options. You have tactical, which apparently is fewer players for slower gameplay. You have standard, 6v6 traditional player counts, and then you have something called blitz, which is more players for chaotic and fast gameplay. We saw the player base split with Modern Warfare. That game was a slower paced game. I thought it was the most tactical Call of Duty ever, but a lot of the chaotic, red dot chasing kind of classic Call of Duty crowd, they felt a little alienated when Modern Warfare came out. So doing this, I actually think is a good way to serve all crowds equally. And we also got confirmation that in terms of customization, they are bringing back Gunsmith as well as adding custom ballistics and ammo types, which I think is actually pretty cool. Now, we saw the first iteration of mounting in Modern Warfare, and apparently that's coming back with Vanguard, but they're doing something a little bit different. They're having mounted weapons can also now be moved across surfaces. So instead of just mounting in one area, you can kind of pivot and move around, which basically utilizing different points of cover, as well as being able to blind fire over said cover. Now, I want to see how this looks. I honestly can't imagine how it's going to be used in multiplayer without being super cheesy, but I'm not ready to judge it yet. Vanguard is being developed by Sledgehammer Games, but the zombies portion of this game and subsequent content for zombies is going to be headed by Treyarch, and the PC port is being handled by Beanock. So nothing new there on the PC port front, but it's interesting to see Treyarch kind of supporting and being in that support role this time around. We also know that there will be a multiplayer beta, with the PlayStation pre-orders gaining early access, and they're going to have access to that open beta before anybody else. For consoles, we have 3 editions of the game. You have Standard, your Ultimate Edition, and the Cross-Gen Bundle. Each version gives you access to the game, early access to the open beta, again, PlayStation getting it first, the Frontlines weapon pack, and 5 hours of double weapon XP, with the Ultimate Edition giving you the Task Force 1 pack that we showed earlier, as well as the Battle Pass bundle. One thing I am surprised at is that the Ultimate Edition doesn't come with an SSD to install this game on, because according to Warzone News on Twitter, Call of Duty Vanguard's approximate size is listed at 270 gigabytes. So we're still dealing with massive file sizes like we were when Modern Warfare launched. I honestly don't think that this is acceptable in today's market, especially when you're talking about consoles. A PS5 only has 667 gigs of usable space, so that's a quarter of a PS5 for one fucking game. It's so unnecessary. Now, granted, I do think that this does include Warzone, but that's still just so astronomical compared to anything else on the market. And on the Warzone side of things, the launch of Vanguard is not only bringing a new map that is being developed by Raven Studios, but it's also bringing a new anti-cheat from day one, which if you saw my video from a couple days ago, this is probably the most surprising thing coming from Activision. The Ultimate Edition of the game comes in at a whopping $129 Canadian, with the Standard Edition coming in at $79. We know that all post-launch maps will be free. There is obviously going to be a battle pass system, bundles, cosmetics, the whole nine. The only question we have now is, how good is the game? At this point, I'm actually kind of interested in playing the campaign. I'm a sucker for World War II stories, and watching the part in the trailer where it shows like the night before D-Day drop with all the airplanes going by and the guy's parachute starts to kind of fuck up as he's falling, I feel like this could be a solid entry into the franchise. But even after watching the trailer, my sentiments and thoughts almost remain the same from a couple of days ago. Why do we care about Call of Duty after everything that we've seen in the last year and a half? I'm glad that they're bringing anti-cheat to Warzone, but honestly, it took 2 years to do so, and only after a mass exodus of creators and players. It's like a good thing, but when you look at why they're finally bringing it to the table, it's because they need to. Once they bring everybody back into the fold, they're going to go right back to being in Activision all over again. Now, I hope I'm wrong, but they have a long way to go to start crawling and fighting back, especially with 2042 creeping up very, very soon. Realistically, I do believe that this will be a better game than Black Ops fundamentally, visually, gunplay-wise, everything, but that's not really saying much. I think this is still going to sell well, as COD has really established itself as one of the premier FPSs in the market, and I know for me personally, I'm going to be trying it out, but I'm going in with such low expectation that maybe it will blow me away, and maybe it will be a good game. Or maybe I'll find myself jumping back to Battlefield after a week. I really don't know, and at this point in time, I don't really care. I'm not really looking forward to the beta. It's not that I have a sour taste in my mouth about it. It's just not really on my radar. Yes, Call of Duty is coming out. Who would have thought? We haven't really learned anything new from this trailer. A lot of it was cinematic. The couple of shots that we did see of gameplay, I actually truly believe the game is going to look that good. But at the end of the day, it definitely isn't at the top of my list for the games that I'm excited about coming this fall. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like on it. Subscribe for more. Again, I said at the top of the video, I'm shooting for 300,000 subscribers this year with a whole bunch of FPSs that are dropping in Battlefield and Call of Duty. And then on the back end, games that might be good, might not be. There is a lot of stuff that I do want to talk about within the coming months. And I'm just excited to see the growth that we have been seeing. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for everything. And I'll see you on the next one.